Hi, my name is Jennifer Isbell, and today I will be talking about the importance of evaluating websites for use in the classroom. The title of the presentation is called Credible or Not. First, it's importantly to think about why we even need to critically evaluate websites. The digital world is quickly becoming the primary place of gathering information. It's the main place that both teachers and students usually go to first to find out a variety of things. This readily available information has its pros and its cons. One big con of online information is that anyone in the world can publish a website. It's also important to critically evaluate websites in order to promote 21st century skills like digital citizenship and information literacy. Plus, professionals need to critically think and make decisions, and it is important to start students thinking like professionals early on. Another reason why we need to teach these types of information literacy skills is for teachers in innovative classrooms that are using strategies like project-based learning and problem-based learning, which requires students and teachers alike to do a lot of online gathering of research. Lastly, it is a teacher's responsibility to promote and model digital responsibility and literacy. Now we know why we need to critically evaluate websites, so next we will walk through a little bit about some strategies and tips that you as a teacher can use, but also that your students can use to help with evaluating online content. One of the first things I like to do after exploring the About Us page of a website is to go to who.is and look up who actually registered the website and see if the information looks credible and matches the content on the website. You can simply copy and paste the URL of any website into who.is and get a bunch of information to help you. Another great resource is Kathy Schrock's amazing collection of resources about integrating technology seamlessly into education. She has an amazing, easy-to-read guide that she calls the ABCs of website evaluation. This is a must-read for any teacher or student doing online research. Other ideas come from Common Sense Media. They have an array of lessons and activities that teachers can use to help students to critically evaluate websites. My favorite way to really remember how to evaluate a website is to follow the CRAP test. The C stands for currency. In other words, the timeliness of information. When was the information written, looking for it, if it's been updated recently, and current. The R is relevance, and that would involve looking for if the website and information on the website will further your learning. Is that the information we need? The first A stands for the authority of the website. Ask yourself questions like who the authors are, what are their credentials, etc. The second A stands for accuracy, which is really the reliability of the information. Is the information complete? Do they have verifiable citations, etc.? And then finally, the P stands for purpose, or the reason the information exists. Is there any bias? When analyzing websites, it's really important to critically think why they're putting the website out there. One idea for bringing information literacy into your classroom would be to start off by modeling what it sounds like for students to actually critically evaluate the website. So for example, you could take the Lewis and Clark and the Revealing of America website and you could put it up on the projector for your students, and you could go through out loud thinking about and actually verbalizing your evaluation of the website while students listen. You could go through the CRAP test and present to them all the different reasons and things you're thinking as you explore the website critically. After modeling what it looks and sounds like to critically evaluate a website for your students, you could then have them use the CRAP checklist to evaluate a website that they find. They would do a mini presentation just as you modeled for them, justifying why they checked what they did on the worksheet. Another great resource for teachers would be to do one of the lessons created by Common Sense Media. They have a great lesson for evaluating websites for grades K through 2 titled What Makes a Website the Right Site for Me? And with this lesson, students will be able to identify different features of an informational website, understand that not everyone will rate the website the same, and they need to evaluate whether they like or dislike features of the site. Another great lesson for students in grades 3 through 5 is called How Can I Choose Good Websites for My Research? And in this lesson, students will evaluate the quality of informational websites. They will rate information with a 5-star criteria and compare the results and learn how sites are not actually equally created. Another lesson for students in grades 6 through 8 is can you trust what you find on the internet? And in this lesson, students begin to understand how the ease of publishing on the internet might affect how much they can trust the content of some sites. They also will learn criteria that will help them evaluate websites and apply the criteria to a site to determine its trustworthiness. I'm leaving you with the next step, and that is to look up the crap song on YouTube and watch it. And lastly, remember, whenever looking at any website for information, don't forget to ask yourself, is it credible or not? Thank you for watching.